Before the world wakes up, before the streets get busy, there is a father who quietly leaves his home. A small house behind him, big dreams in his heart, and silent prayers on his lips. He doesn't chase comfort. He chases a future for the children waiting for him at home. This is not just a story. This is the reality of every father. How a father changes his child's life. In a quiet old area of the city, there was a small house made of weak bricks. The roof leaked when it rained, and an old fan in the courtyard barely worked. That small house was home to a father, his wife, and his children. The house was not big, but it was filled with prayers, hopes, and dreams. Every day, the father woke up before dawn, said his prayers, and left the house quietly, so his children's sleep would not be disturbed. He worked as a daily laborer in the city, sometimes carrying heavy loads, sometimes working in small shops, and sometimes driving a rented rickshaw. Some days he earned enough, and some days he returned home with very little. But he never complained. His hands were rough, his clothes were old, and his face showed tiredness. Yet his eyes always carried hope. Many times, there was not enough money at home. His children's wishes remained unfulfilled. But the father stayed silent and sacrificed his own needs without a word. One evening, his son sat beside him and asked softly, "Father, why do you work so hard every day?" The father smiled gently, placed his hand on his son's head, and said, "My son, so that you never have to see the days I have seen." At night, when the father returned home tired and weak, his children's smiles removed all his pain. He listened to their dreams and thanked God silently. Time passed slowly. The child grew up, studied with dedication, and finally became a successful engineer. On the day of his first salary, the son placed the money in his father's hands, with tears in his eyes, and said, "Father, everything I am today is because of your sacrifices." Soon, the small broken house changed into a big and strong home, with solid walls, a safe roof, and peace inside. The same father, who once walked in torn shoes, now sat calmly in the courtyard of that house, with no worry on his face, only contentment. He looked toward the sky, his eyes filled with tears, and whispered, "Oh Allah, thank you. You fulfilled the dream I carried all my life." Message: a father's love is quiet. His sacrifices are hidden, but his prayers build futures. If your father is alive, value him today, because a father's prayer has the power to change destiny. The father did not ask for success. He only prayed for his child's future. And when that future became reality, when the small house turned into a big home, and the tired hands finally rested, the father smiled quietly, because his greatest achievement was not money or comfort. It was seeing his child live the life he once dreamed of in silence. A father's story may never be told loudly, but his sacrifices echo for generations. If you love your father, if you respect his silent sacrifices, then show your love today. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share it, because a father's love deserves to be remembered.